Welcome to our new series, Chess Week in Review. I am FIDE instructor Mark Bryan from Let's Learn Together Cyprus. Now we had 3 tournaments between 2 and 5 May. On the 2nd of May, Thursday, Lidra Palace had its 5th round. And on Sunday, 5th May, we had 2 Easter tournaments, one for adults, one for children. Let's start. Let's start with the Lidra Palace 5th round. Top board we had FIDE Master Khan Hussein Agdelen draw against Renos Melas. On the second board, Kemal Yildirim win against Selay Kessen. Third board, Yalovali Gorkem lost against Kipos Evangelidis. On the 5th board, Andreas Georgiou drew against Kostas Hadjiyannis. And then here we have board 10, Berk Barutsuzade win against Andreas Michael. And then 11th board, Andreas Gauros lost to Mehmet Atasoy. So after 5 rounds, Atasoy is first place along with 4 others. Kipos Evangelidis, Khan Hussein Agdelen, Renos Melas, and Kemal Yildirim. Let's continue with the Young Easter tournament. That was on the 5th of May. So in the general tournament, Matvei Lavrishev from Paphos came first. Second place was Andreas Kyriakidis from Nicosia. Third was also Vasilis Kanaklidis, also from Nicosia, who shared his place with Konstantinos Saru. The best girl was Victoria Sokolova. Yeah. Let's look at the adults tournament. First came Alkis Martiris, FIDE Master. Second place, Renos Melas. Third, Mark Bryan, me. Fourth, Konstantinos Karathimios. And fifth, Vasilis Aristotelous. As no games are really available, we will look at my game against Alkis Martiris, which I kept note of during my game. So, I was white in the 3rd round against FIDE Master Alkis Martiris. And I started with e4. He played d5. I took the pawn. He played knight f6. This is standard. The other option to take the pawn, and then after knight c3, he has 3 options. Queen a5, Queen d6, Queen d8. These are the main options. But he went for the knight f6. I played d4. And after he played knight takes d5, I went for c4, knight b6, knight f3. And here he has 2 options, bishop g4 or g6. But he went for bishop g4, pinning the knight on the queen. I played bishop e3. Here main theory is c5. But I went bishop e3. My opponent played e6. Here I think he had an interesting option, e5. Because after e5, he's attacking my central pawn on d4. Now, I can't really take this because of queen takes queen, king takes d1, knight c6. The knight is pinned on the king now. And after, the thing is how to protect this pawn. If I try to protect this pawn with bishop f4, simple castle queenside, my king is stuck in the center, king c2. Now bishop c5 is attacking this pawn. Now if I played king e2 instead, protecting the f2 pawn, he simply goes knight d4. and he comes in taking my rook. So yeah, very bad position. If I try to keep the pawn now, if I play knight bd2, again, castle queenside, my king is really stuck in the center. I can't castle, I have a pawn that's dropping. Yeah, I don't like this position. So I think e5 was a nice shot, as if I try to keep it there with bishop e2, he can take it, knight takes d4, and then the nice bishop b4 check. And now I will play knight d2 and then c5. Actually, I don't like c5. c5 is, yeah, c5 is actually good, yeah. Okay, c5 is fine. I was just wondering about knight b5, but it doesn't do anything. So then knight b3. And yeah, which is equal in my opinion. Yeah, so I think e5 was a good option. And if I go d5, this pawn can be targeted, and or even e4 being at some point played. Yeah, for example, continuation would be bishop b4, knight c3, knight d7, and then I can't play this because of castle, and then queen c2, f5, which is very nice. I think black has a nice game here. Yeah, it's nice, this position. Yeah, so this was a good opportunity. Okay. I played a3. Terrible move. Terrible because it's not necessary. I can simply play knight c3. I don't need to be afraid of bishop b4. If he plays bishop b4, I just play bishop e2. I mean, there's nothing wrong here. If he takes, I'll take with the pawn. Yeah, a3 was a move that was not. I didn't like it in the end. Yeah, he played knight c6. Knight bd2. Bishop e7. Now bishop e2. Bishop f6. And here I missed knight e4 as a possibility. I played h3, releasing the tension of this issue. But black simply has bishop f5, and this knight is not really useful. After knight b3, knight a4, attacking this b2 pawn. Yeah, and it's not really a good way to protect, because after queen d2, it's castle. And then he has bishop e4 ideas. Yeah. Equal again, but a lot of play for black. Bishop takes f3, knight takes f3. Castle. Castle. And now he played knight c8. Most probably his idea was to go to one of these squares, yeah. Let's go to e4, g6. So these are the ideas he's trying to do. The queen, the knight. So yeah, this is his idea, is to come to one of these squares with his knight. To prevent it immediately with bishop d3 does not work. Just g6, and then the bishop hides onto g7. So I played queen d2 first. Knight d6 was played. And now bishop d3. Preventing the ideas of knight f5, e4, or g6. I will take the knight. Now the knight cannot go to g6, but he's still attacking this pawn. e5. Mistake. Yeah, a mistake here. Here was necessary rook e8, and then after rook e8 d1, still e5 is not playable, because if he plays e5, I just take takes, knight takes e5. He will take with the rook. Bishop takes e5, lose to c5. Because now the knight has nowhere to go. So rook takes e5. And now queen c2. Pawn. Now let's see he protects it. It simply loses to c5 as the knight has to leave. And now bishop h7, check, loses the queen. So this is what I had. So here it's not playable, he still has to play knight f5. Bishop takes, pawn takes, and now rook f1. And white is slightly better. White is still slightly better. But here, I correctly took knight takes, bishop takes, and now here I made a small mistake. I should have played c5. The knight will retreat, and now rook a d1. Now I'm threatening this bishop takes pawn. So g6 is required, and I can go for f4, bishop g7, and then f5, smashing the king side open. Nice position for white. I really like this. But instead I played bishop f4, keeping a bit of initiative, but not all of it. And here my opponent played queen f6. Bishop takes bishop, queen takes, and now I played queen c2, attacking the h7 square, and trying to play c5. It turned out my idea to play c5 was not good after black's move. Black is required to play g6 and now c5 with knight f5, bishop takes knight, queen takes, g takes f5, rook f1, with white having a slightly better rook endgame. But he played f5, which unfortunately did not punish. Here I have some very nice tactics. For example, rook f1. If he played queen f6 to keep the pawn, I simply play c5, and now if the knight goes back anywhere, let's say knight c8, I simply have rook e6. Very nice move. Queen f7, rook e5, winning a pawn and threatening bishop c4. Okay, of course it's not forced. The best option is knight e4, but still after bishop takes e4, f takes e4, rook takes e4, queen f5, rook a e1. I'm a pawn up. Could be draw, but still I'm a pawn up and have a very nice position. Instead I played c5. And my opponent played knight e4, so of course I took. Queen takes e4. Here I had a very strong intermediary, queen b3, check. King h8, and then rook a e1. And then after queen c6, rook e7. Nice, powerful move. Rook on the 7th rank. Yeah, with white being better. But I took because I saw that the pawn was protected and didn't really give thought of the rook coming here and then e7. F takes e4. And after rook f e1, rook a d8. I really like this move actually. Because now I can't take because of rook d2. Rook takes e4, rook d2. Where black should be better. So I doubled the rooks, then rook a d1, and king f7. But here my opponent missed a very nice move, rook d3. Where I need to play f3, and then after rook takes d1, pawn takes pawn. And here I cannot take. Because if I take, I'm just worse now. Yeah, I'm worse here. So here after g takes f3, I need to play rook d7, attacking these pawns. And if he goes pawn takes pawn, rook takes c7. rook f7 is required, and now I have the draw. Rook c8 back. But that's not what I want to do. Here, this is what black can do, like get a draw, but yeah. King f7. And here I played king f1. And again, rook d3 is even more powerful now, as the kings are closer, but okay, rook takes d1, rook takes d1. King e6. Here he had an option, very interesting option, to sacrifice e3. Yeah, this is a move I feared actually during the game, as I will have to play f3 and then king e6. Rook d3, rook f5, rook c3, rook e5, and it's at least equal. Yeah, it's equal here. Black has a nice pass pawn. And if I try to capture it, king e2, king d5. b4 is attacked with a5. So it's not that easy to try to take the e3 pawn. So after king e2, rook f5, rook d4 takes, king d5, king d3, rook b5, b4, c5. And here I'm actually proud I found a good move, rook g4. Takes b4, a takes b4. Here a4 was another interesting option. If rook c5, I take on g7. And this pawn does not go because I simply take on b5, so king c6. And then rook takes h7. Very similar to what happened in the game, but here actually I'm losing to b3, so I cannot take on h7. So here I need to play rook e7 to get back on time. And then, yeah, okay, it takes h7 was a big blunder. So g6, rook h d4. Yeah, this is why I played rook d4 check, king c6. Here I played a small waiting move, rook e4, a5, takes, rook takes, rook e7, rook a2, king e3, required to protect the pawn, b5, takes, b4, rook h6, b3, takes g6, king c5. And now here I played a big mistake. A move because I wasn't calculating. Rook g8 simply loses to b2. Yeah, and if rook c8, king b4, check, king c3, check, king b3, rook, king c2, and then king a1, b1, queen. Yeah, and black is better here. But my opponent played, here I should have played king d3, as rook takes f2 is simply countered by king c3. He cannot play b2 because of rook g5 check, and I have the checking, I have constant checks, so king c6, rook g6, king d5, rook b6. If he plays back to here, I play simply check again. So I had a draw here. He played rook a5, and then I went with king d3. Now I played correctly. King b4, rook b8 check. And here my opponent blundered. No, he didn't blunder yet. Yeah, here. My opponent didn't blunder yet. Here I missed a nice move. I missed g4. I simply took out of panic, thinking I was lost. He took, and now I played f4. g4 is here because if b2, then I can play f4, and if king a2, f5 wins. Because now he cannot queen since I will simply take and my pawns roll. Okay, here he doesn't need to play king a2, just plays. Here he's already, yeah, b2 loses due to f4. Here he has to respond with king a2. After king a2, f4. And after b2, I still win with f5. So what do yeah, so here I played f4, and now rook a2, g4, rook h2, and I played f5. Okay, here I would like to know, like, black had a minute to play and white had about 3 minutes. So king e4, king c4, f6, king c5, and here black blundered. Here white would have won with f7, if rook h8, king e5, and the king cannot do nothing. If rook here, then simply king f6 and I will win the game. And if the king tries to come close to king c6, again simply g5 and the other pawn starts rolling with the king coming here. So let's say king d7, king f6 required, otherwise we lose this game. King f6, rook b8, let's say, and it's just g6, check, king down. And if he doesn't move this and he just plays this to wait, it's just g7. And if he starts checking now, I'll just come here, and if he checks me again, I move the king to this corner. I'm going like that and hide from the checks. So yeah, king e5 was a big, king c5 was a big mistake. Here he should have just played rook h7, holding off. And if g5, it's rook h4 check, king there, and then king d5. And if I play f7, rook h1, straight into rook f1 check. So king g6, rook f1, king e6. If your queen taking, and then king f5 comes to take the pawn. So king e5, big mistake, misses the game, and now rook e3, correct. Now black is winning. King f4, rook e1, king f5, and now my opponent makes king d6, and now I play g5, rook f1 check. Here my opponent blundered with king e6. Here he should just wait with rook g1. And now I have to play a move. If I play f7, king e7, I lose a pawn. King h4, king g6, king e6. Now I have to lose again a pawn, because after king g6, rook g3. Whatever I play, I lose a pawn. f7 loses to rook f3. Yeah. But he played king e6, giving me the draw option again, which I take with king g7. Now rook f2, g6, rook takes f6, king h7, rook f1, g7, king f6, sorry, rook h1 check. The only move to test if white knows how to draw this position, and here I make my last fatal mistake with king g6, losing the game simply to rook g1, king h7, king f7. Because my opponent had 10 seconds left, I played king h8, hoping him to take the pawn, but he didn't. So he played checkmate. Here, instead of king g6, white plays king g8, and the idea is after king f6 to play king f8. If he tries to checkmate with this move, I make a knight, not a queen. I need to actually enter the settings, because I have it that it's always where is it? Not to always promote to queen. So promote it to a knight check, and now it's a draw. It's a draw with the king and knight, because after this is king g7 and I escape. If he plays king g6, it's simply knight check, and if you go back, it's back to the same position. Yeah, so that was the game. We will add a puzzle to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell to know when there's another video coming out. See you to the next video.